Hi, my name is Carlyn Rosenblum and I'm going to be giving you a grocery store tour today. And today's topic is hidden sources of added sugar. Did you all know that Americans currently consume 3 times more than the recommended amount of added sugar? And 75% of all packaged food products contain added sugar. So while you may think you are making healthier choices, there could be added sugar that's lurking in your diet. Added sugar has been shown to lead to negative health effects such as obesity, liver disease, and type 2 diabetes. So it's really important that when we're buying foods, we're making informed decisions. So we're going to start off in the produce section. There is a difference between natural sugars and added sugars, and I think that's important to discuss first. So natural sugars are found in fruit, such as fructose, and also dairy, such as lactose. Whereas added sugars are sugars that are not found naturally in the foods but are added during processing. So if you look at the produce section, fruit, like I said, is a source of natural sugar. And so that doesn't necessarily have the same type of negative health impacts on our body because fruit also contains fiber and antioxidants and other micronutrients that help to lessen the blow of the sugar in your body. So, you might think that if you're drinking fruit juice or dried fruit, that's the same as eating a piece of fruit. But those are very easy mistakes that you could be making in your diet that could really quickly increase the amount of sugar that you consume. So if you take a look at this apple cider and you think about how much sugar is in a glass of the apple cider juice versus the amount of apples you would have to eat to get that same amount of sugar, you would easily fill up because, like I said, there's a lot of fiber in the apple versus when you're just drinking the juice. So your best bet in terms of cutting down sugar is to just eat the fresh fruit over drinking fruit juice or dried fruit. All right, follow me. We're going to move on to our next section of the grocery store, beverages. So beverages are the largest source of added sugar in our diet. And you might be thinking you're making healthier choices, you're cutting down on soda, but a lot of beverages such as iced tea and juice, like I mentioned before, contain added sugar. So your best bet when drinking beverages is to just stick to plain water, and you can add fresh fruit slices or mint, basil to add a little bit of flavor. You can also take your favorite type of juice and water it down with a little bit of water so that you're not consuming as much sugar. All right, moving along, our next section that we're going to discuss will be the condiments. So many people assume that sugar is found in only sweet foods, but in fact, a lot of savory foods also contain added sugar. And it can easily increase the amount that you're consuming in your diet. So pasta sauce is a perfect example of a food that you would assume to be savory, but it actually can contain a lot of sugar. So if you look at this jar of tomato sauce, it actually contains 12 grams of sugar in a half a cup serving. Other condiments and sauces that commonly contain sugar include ketchup, barbecue sauce, and a lot of low-fat salad dressings, because when you take out the fat, they have to add in sugar to replace it. So it's really important that when you're buying these ingredients, you're looking at the sugar and making sure that it contains a low amount, optimally less than 5 grams per serving. All right, moving along. Continuing with our tour of the grocery store, our next section will be the grains.